Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a Sketchbox premium art box, and this one is for April. Now the last two boxes, as you all know, I wasn't able to do on time because, or at least the February box I wasn't able to do, and because of my eye. Well, I'm happy to say that my eye is getting better. And I was able to do the February and March boxes. So let me show you what I did for the February box first. And that, remember, those were the Tinted Pencils. And this is what I did. And I love it. I am so proud of how she turned out. The only thing I was worried about when I was drawing her was her eyes, because it required fine lines. And I was so afraid that I was going to mess it up. But you know what? It didn't come out half bad. I call it Island Princess because she's wearing the flowers on her hair, on her head. And but anyway, I like it. This is the yellow ochre marker. I wish this had been a blue or like a light blue or something, but still it works. I like it. And I loved working on the toned paper. So what I did was I let the paper be her skin tone, and then I just worked from there. And then I did use the pencil, to darken. I like her. I think she came out really good. I want to do a bigger version of her though, and I just like her. I'm very proud of how she came out. And I was afraid she was, because when I started drawing her, I'm like, oh God, I hope this comes out okay. It came out better than I expected it to. To be honest with you, it came out better. Anyway, that was for February. And oh, by the way, the brush pen, I figured out how to do the little cartridge. It was so simple. I just wasn't pushing hard enough, and it's supposed to click, and it clicked. I'm like, you dummy. Anyway, and here's what I came up with, for March's box. We had that beautiful bronze ink and the colored pencil, and this is what I came up with. Now this actually goes with a biblical story of Moses and the snake. And this here, the pattern, I was trying to, I went by the pattern on the saw-scaled viper that's in the Middle East. And it is the most dangerous snake to humans. If I remember right, their venom is deadly to humans, and it will kill a human. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is no antidote. And so this is based, like I said, this is based on Moses and the snake, which is a biblical story. And God tells Moses to go out and get the snake to bite all the Israelites, so they will be immune to its venom. And anyway, so this is supposed to represent Moses' staff, and then of course the snake. And then this is all grass. But I had fun doing this. I really had fun doing this. I kind of based it on like a children's illustration, like you'd see in like a children's Bible or something. But anyway, I do love the colors. I used the orange for the part of the body on the snake. I couldn't find really any snakes in that area that were like orange colored. Most of them were brown or something like that. But anyway, I like how it came out. I'm very proud of it. I wish it had been a little bit larger canvas. That way I could have done a little bit more detail, maybe done the scales. But I still like it. Anyway, so that is February and March, and let's get into April's. Now, I have already opened the box. I already did a review on it, but my camera battery, for whatever reason, is not holding a charge. At least the one that was in the camera that I used, and the one that came with the camera, I had to take that one out because I had already used it. Anyway, so I charged up my battery by the wall. In other words, I hooked up the cord that went with the camera into the wall socket, and I'm hoping this will keep the charge. Anyway, here is the cover of the box. Is that not gorgeous? I should say the lid of the box. Is that not gorgeous? That is such a beautiful illustration. Gorgeous illustration. And it is by Valerie Cossette, who's done several Sketchbox boxes. So she's been featured at least since I've been getting the box at least 3 times since I've been getting the box. So probably more than that. Anyway, and let's get in. Now, like I said, I've opened this box already, went through all the materials and whatnot, and did the swatches. And anyway, my battery, I don't know, my battery's not keeping a charge, and I'm hoping. Now, this is the one that's in this camera now is the original battery, so I'm hoping that at least this battery will keep the charge. Anyway, the first thing in the box, which I wish you could have gotten my original reaction because I was absolutely astonished because I'd never seen pencils like this. But they are Derwent Tinted Charcoal 12 set pencils. I've never seen tinted charcoal pencils in my life. Of course I've seen charcoal pencils naturally. I mean, who hasn't seen charcoal pencils? But I've never seen tinted charcoal pencils. And it comes in this lovely tin, as most Derwent pencils do. And here's the pencils. The colors aren't like colored pencils. They're not really, bright. This is what the swatches were. Let me show you the swatches. These are the swatches. All of these here, all these here, are all the swatches of the pencils. So you can see that they're not really all that bright. They're rather dull, really. But it's going to be fun working with them. I've never worked with tinted colored pencils before. And then, these pencils are a $35.99 value. So, I mean, I can't remember how much the Sketchbox is, but right there you get the value of the Sketchbox. Let me see. It says, this month is all about tinted charcoal. Derwent Tinted Charcoal Pencils offer a new twist on one of the earliest drawing mediums. Natural charcoal particles are mixed with a small amount of pigment and the finest clays to extend creative possibilities. These tinted charcoal colors smudge and blend beautifully to produce deep, rich tones. So as you can see, they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. Of course you can smear them, I think. Yep, see? On the end of my finger. That's one thing I do not like about, they're messy. I do not like charcoal pencils because they are messy. I've used charcoal before. I've got plenty of charcoal drawings, but I don't like to do charcoal because it's messy. Same with pastel, either chalk pastel or oil pastels. I don't like to use it because they're really messy. And it's not that I don't like getting messy. It's just that, well, okay, I don't like getting messy. I don't like to get my hands all messy. Anyway, the next thing in the box is a Derwent blender pens set of 2, retail price $5.99. And here are the 2 pens. These are the 2 blender pens. And this is the size 4 millimeter, and this is size 2 millimeter. And it says here, we love these unique pens. These pen-style blending tools help to provide smooth and even color. They dissolve pencil pigments and increase intensity of colors. This set includes a 2 millimeter ultra-fine bullet point pen and a 4 millimeter fine bullet point pen. They will help smooth out and blend your charcoal pigments this month. Wipe the tip on a spare piece of paper before changing to another pigment. So now this is something I did not do originally, so let me do that now. I did not try to blend these colors or smooth out the colors. So let me see. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I see. Okay, I see. That's kind of nice. And it does, of course, dirty up the point of the pen. But it does come off. Yeah, it's starting to come off. It comes out pretty easy. Still haven't got it all off, but it comes off pretty easy. So that's pretty cool. Now that's something I did not do in the original video. I did not test out the blenders. And then we have A Stabilo, no, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I thought, oh, and I think I said how much they were. They were $5.99. The next we have a Stabilo Pen 68 Sienna and medium gray, retail price $1.45 each, with their sturdy bullet tips and brilliant intense colors. These fiber tip pens are perfect for layout, detail, and sketching. So let me get out the pens. Now these are actually colors I do not have, which is always cool when you get ones that you don't have. Here are the two colors, and here's what the the nibs look like. And the colors, since I already did the swatches, I don't have to do the swatches again. These are the two colors for the two pens. So that's pretty cool. And then, let me see. Next is a Koh-i-Noor Kneaded Eraser. Retail price $1.80. One of our favorite erasers for working with charcoal. This item is great for getting into tight areas and lifting the tinted charcoal from paper. And of course, everybody knows what a kneaded eraser looks like. Now, I did not take this out of its packaging because, oops, there goes the card, I have to get it, because I already have a kneaded eraser. So I always use this kneaded eraser, my old kneaded eraser, until it's not possible to use it anymore. And then, like it gets really grungy or dirty. I do try to clean it, but, after a while, you just can't clean it anymore. So, I have to stretch it out some more. I keep it flat to fit in a drawer. Ugh. It's good exercise. Oh, let's see. I dropped the card. Hold on a minute. Drop the card. Okay, so far, the camera battery that came with this camera is holding its charge, so I've still got some, because the battery that I used originally to do this video only lasted 11 minutes. I mean, really, 11 minutes, and I had charged it that day. I charged it with the cord that came with the camera. In other words, it was in the camera when I charged it. So, I don't know. It could be that particular battery. I'll know in a little while if this starts to give out on me. And I just need to get another battery, because I always like to have a backup battery. I've been meaning to get another battery anyway. Oh, there was something else I have not shown you yet, but I will in a minute. Okay, and then last in the box, but certainly not least, we have Legion Paper Stonehenge White bonus item. So there's no price value on it. This incredibly high quality paper is a great go-to for all projects involving dry media with charcoal, like charcoal pencil and colored pencil. Sorry about that, I yawned. Test out the best of the best with this month's bonus item. And that is this little bad boy here. So, of course, it's a small little... So, I don't have to really do too much. I don't know what I'm going to do on it. You know what? Why don't we test out the paper? I'm going to put this in the back because I don't like to waste paper. But at least this way, I can test out. And then I can use the opposite side. Oh, let me see here. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's test out this paper with the pencil on the paper. I'm always drawing squares. Well, that's really nice. Oh, while I'm at it, and it seems to be that I got some time here, why don't I try one of these blenders again? Where's the pencil or the paper? I don't know. It does, well, yeah, that does make it a lot nicer and cleaner. It makes it cleaner too, because you know how charcoal is. It's always, has all the what do you call it, dust, and this really cleans up the dust. I like that. It really does clean up the dust. Does it bleed through? Because nope, it doesn't. Well, because of the marker here. And it does have a slight smell to it, so it's an alcohol-based marker. Yeah, that really does blend really well. And of course, you can go outside the thing. Oh, by the way, this color is the color is. Hold on a minute. I had it. Oh, here it is. I was looking at the wrong end. It's called Glowing Embers. That's what this color is. Oh, let me read the colors of these pencils off to you. We have, let me put the lid on this thing. Let me clean this thing off. Okay. All right, let me tell you what the colors were in this set. Okay, I already told you Glowing Embers. And then we have I'll go down the list here. Okay, this one was Glowing Embers. This one here is Lavender, which really doesn't really look that purplish. You know, it looks more like a gray. You know what I mean? It doesn't really. Well, I guess I can see the purple tinge to it. I wonder if I take the blender and I blend it out, if the lavender will show. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you blend it out, and that you blend it, and it really that color really pops. Ooh, that is pretty. Yeah, it really pops once you put the blender on it. That is nice. Because I didn't do this the last time. The last time I did not, you know what, I'll just go ahead and do this down the line here. And the next one is, the next color pencil, or the color is, because these not really colored pencils. This one is Mountain Blue. The next color was Mountain Blue. So that would be this one here. Yeah, you can definitely see the blue color. That is really, really nice. Getting off the brush here, or the pen. And then the next one after that is Ocean Deep. And that is this one here. Let's see that one. Okay, this one is Ocean Deep. And the next one, let's see, Mountain Blue. The next one is Green Moss. That's a really light color. That's a really light color. I am going to take and use the other. This is the finer nib. I'm going to use the other one that was the bigger, the 4mm. It shows up better on the nib. There we go. Okay, and then we have, after that we have sand. Hold on a minute. Which one is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There should be 12 of them here. Oh, I know why. I didn't use white on the paper. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, this one up here is sand. That's kind of obvious because of the fact that, you know, it's a light color. Oh, that's what was throwing me off. The next one here is Green Moss. Or did I do Green Moss already? Did I do already Green Moss? Ocean, okay, I'm sorry. Getting confused here. Doesn't take much. First thing that goes your mind. The next one is Dark Moss. And then, make sure I don't do this again, we have driftwood. Yeah, I just realized that the problem I was having with the other battery was the other battery, because I'm already at 20 minutes and it's still going. So wait a minute, hold on. I'm getting one. Okay, there we go. Okay, and the next one is peat. Not P-E-T-E, but P-E-A-T. Let me see, make sure. Oh, this one here. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not the one. Sorry about that. This is a peat. And then, let me see here. That's peat. We have natural, which is this one here. Of course, one of the colors was white, but I didn't put white down because, well, everybody knows what white looks like. And then the last one is dark. And that's all the colors. All right. Okay, well, that is it for this box. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. And of course, it does come with Sketchbox sticker. And what I forgot to show you was the featured artist for April. And that is this piece of art, and that is really nice. Very handsome fellow. Very handsome. I wonder if that's a self-portrait. Anyway, the artist is Leroy Bodiford. I believe that's how you say Bodiford, or not. Yeah, I guess it's either Bodiford or Bodiford, one of the two. I think it's Bodiford. But anyway, I will hold it steady so that you can read it if you so desire, and you can look up his website and his artwork. But he's a very good artist. I like that. Very nice. Yeah, it's got color in. It's mostly black and white. But if you look, there's color in the eyes. So he actually used this set of pencils because there's color in his eyes. But the rest of his drawing looks like mainly black and white. He could have color in other places, but it looks mainly black and white. But it's a very nice piece. Very handsome. I love his eyes. His eyes, he's got beautiful eyes. I always like, now this might sound odd, but when I see a man, and I always look at their eyes. I don't know how to explain it. But I always love a man who has beautiful eyes. I don't know what it is, but I just love a man that has got beautiful eyes. Oh, and then there was also another card in there, and it was this one that was in last month's box too. So anyway, that is the sketch box for April. And I hope wherever you are, you know what? I have to show you guys this one more time because I'm so proud of it. I really love this drawing. I'm sorry, I had to show it one more time because I really like how she came out. She came out so nice. Anyway, enough of that. It was like, I don't know, I don't know, she just came out really nice. And her and the dragon that I did for for a scrawler box, I'm really proud of. But anyway, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a wonderful day. If you want to get a sketch box for yourself, the website is in the description box below. And I say check it out if you're thinking about it. They also have a Sketchbox basic box, which is cheaper than the premium box. So if you don't have the money for the premium box, get the basic box. The materials that are in a basic box are as good quality as the ones that are in the premium box. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having a wonderful day. And until next time, y'all take care of yourself. Be good to each other. And God bless. Bye.